Hey everyone, David here for Handsome Phantom, and today we are having a look at Disjunction. This is a cyberpunk stealth action game from developer Ape Tribe and publisher Sold Out Games. We reviewed the game on Steam, but the game is also available for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and it's launching on all of those platforms on January 28th, 2021. Once again, this is going to be more of a shorter review type discussion. I have a full written review of the game that goes into a lot more detail, and you can find that posted at handsomephantom.com or by clicking the link in the description below. From a gameplay perspective, Disjunction feels like a nice cross-section between the original Metal Gear games from the NES era and the more recent Hotline Miami series. Like Metal Gear, stealth is an absolute must, and like Hotline, being detected usually results in an instant death. Your goal is to move through levels as slowly and quietly as possible, either taking down enemies along the way or just sneaking by everyone. Throughout your 8 to 10 hour playthrough of the campaign, you'll play as 3 different characters, and each has a unique set of cybernetic abilities and tools. Frank is a private detective who has a shock pistol and a smoke grenade. Joe is an underground boxer with massive fists and a shotgun to quickly take down enemies. Lastly, Spider is a hacker who uses her cloaking abilities and holograms to move by and distract enemies. All of the enemies, whether they're guards or drones or security cameras, have a moving vision cone to show you in real time where they'll be able to detect you and where their blind spots are. The way their vision behaves differs wildly from enemy to enemy and presents a constantly changing challenge. Disjunction is set in a near-future New York City, and the narrative is steeped in government conspiracies, underworld organized crime, and moral quandaries surrounding blending of humans and cybernetics. The story clearly pays homage to the Deus Ex series and is really surprising how much depth there is in that respect. The game throws a lot of lore at you, and it was great that the developers decided to include the ability to hover over the names and events of groups and dialogue boxes with your cursor that gives you a quick summary so you can follow along with everything. As you progress through levels, you'll unlock optional upgrade kits and be awarded a small amount of experience points. Upgrade kits can be used to buff and enhance each of the 3 characters' unique abilities. This includes reducing the cooldown of abilities, increasing the radius of stun and smoke grenades, or buffing the damage of lethal and non-lethal abilities. XP is used in a skill tree to improve common abilities like movement speed while sneaking, health and energy pools, and even ammo capacity. Not everything can be unlocked in a single playthrough, so this adds to the replayability. You'll be able to spec out different abilities in subsequent trips through the campaign to change up your playstyle. It would have been nice, however, to have the choice of difficulties to really up the challenge, or have a level select screen so that you can go back and try old levels with new approaches. So that is Disjunction. Again, this was meant to be a shorter review summary. You can read my full review that again goes into much more detail in the link below or at handsomephantom.com. In any case, we gave the game an 8 out of 10. We loved the slow and methodical stealth gameplay and thought the level and enemy design was executed perfectly for this. The upgrades and skill trees allow for customization and add to replayability, and there is a surprising amount of depth in Disjunction's narrative and lore. We would have loved to have seen multiple difficulty settings or a stage select screen, but overall, Disjunction was a great experience and it comes highly recommended.